Okay, there we go. Hi. Hello, friends. Welcome to Thursday Crafternoon. Let me just make a couple of adjustments here. Uh-oh. When I move one thing and then everything goes wrong. Hi, welcome to Crafternoon. I'm Erica, and I'm going to be doing a little bit of a crafty session. So, if you are new here, I do craft sessions, drawing sessions, sketchbook sessions for my patrons primarily, but this month and this summer, I've been doing them like periodically, just to kind of keep working. I am an artist and an educator, and sometimes in the summer when I don't have a set schedule, it's a little hard to maintain a routine of working. So that's what I'm trying to do. Today we're going to be doing a little craft session for Crafternoon, and I am going to be very honest with you. I don't really have a great plan. I mean, I had an idea, and then I changed that idea, and so now I'm pivoting, and I'm doing something I've been wanting to do all month, but I haven't quite done it yet. I haven't gotten around to it. I haven't made the time for it, and it's gonna be junk journaling. I haven't pulled out my junk journal in a minute, and so I brought it out today. You can see she's chunky, but there's still plenty of paper in the back here. So I'm going to be doing a little bit of junk journaling with some stuff that I've been holding on to that I haven't used yet. And I'm going to talk to you about everything, life, TV, whatever. You are welcome to join me. Bring your own junk journal if you like. Maybe this is an opportunity for you to just, dedicate an hour to making, or just hang out and watch and chat with me and keep me company so that I can talk to you about all the wonderful things that are related to junk journaling. So if you have a journal, you want to go grab it, please do so. I'm going to go ahead and get started because we just have about an hour. So let me show you what I have today. Okay, so my junk journal has been sitting on the shelf a lot of this year. The last time I junk journaled, it was in October. And I was trying to do the calendar that my friend Patty was doing. And I just love the way it looks on her journal, where she kind of draws like this, calendar shape. And then she puts like a little piece of junk from every day. I love that, but I had a hard time keeping up with it. So what I'm going to do today is start a new spread. I wanted to put one together for like some junk that I've kind of collected over the month of July. And I know July is not over yet, but I'm going to start putting some of it together. I have a lot. I'll show you. I'm trying not to keep as much junk, but I like to do it. I like to, sometimes you just have something that you want to keep. Sorry, let me adjust this a little so then we can see a little bit more of the space. There we go. Is that better or not? How about that? There we go. Hi, Emily. How are you today? I have a nice, refreshing beverage, and I encourage you to get one and bring it to your desk, and let's do a little working date. Okay, so here's what I have. This is my junk journal. I started it last year. And I just kind of like glue stuff in here. Pictures, trash, of course, whatever I like. If there's packaging I like, I'll cut a little piece off and I'll glue it in here. Now, I did see something. Hi, Gina. Welcome. Welcome to Crafternoon. I hope you guys have been having a great week. I feel like I haven't seen you guys. So I saw this thing on, I don't know, Instagram or TikTok or something. I'm excited to make it. I wanted to make a rice drink too. I've heard it's really good for just kind of like, it's great in the afternoon. I have like I have like some samples. It's time to junk journal, Tristan. Yes. So look, I saw this on TikTok or Instagram, I'm not sure where. And it was essentially somebody who got a roll of tape, right? This packing tape. And then just unrolls it and sticks a bunch of stuff to it. And I sent it to my friend Patty because I was like, Patty, I don't know what I would do with this, but I like it for some reason. And you can see it's just a bunch of junk that I glued down. Some trash from the week, the month, right? And so I'm just kind of collecting it. I don't know, like, I mean, do we just keep going with this? I'm not sure. I'm going to cut it off just so that we can like use it. And then I saw this really cute video where this lady was saying that her daughter was looking for some. They were on a trip or something, and her daughter wanted some tape, and they didn't have any. So she used the sticky side of a maxi pad, so that way she could stick everything to it. And it's like so perfect. It was like a like so perfect junk journaling because everything was stuck on the sticky part. And then she put that like pad hanging on the wall like a little artwork, and I thought that was so cute. I mean, just so you know, it's a clean pad, right? Okay. So you were at Epcot on Tuesday. How exciting. Are you exhausted from that? I can imagine. It's like, you know, theme parks are like an energetic investment, right? So you can see I've got a bunch of junk here. My coffee package, well, it was a mini hyperfixation. The peanut butter cups from Trader Joe's. So I just have a few things here, right? I'm going to keep this because I might want to put some of this on there. So the idea, it's still a little bit sticky in some parts on the back. I guess you could just like glue it on or add it to something. I have my little bag of junk that I have kept for the month. It's not a lot of stuff here. I have a little bit more over here that didn't fit in the bag, but I'm going to have this handy because I would like to add that stuff in. I also have my little printer here, which I like to use to print like a couple of photos. Yeah, I love it. You're being generous to the weather. I have some washi tapes. I have some glue, and I have my scissors. What I don't have that I really wish I had was the like little glue runners. I don't have one of those, but I had like two of them, and I kind of got them all tangled up, and I just threw it in the trash. I couldn't figure out how to fix it. So here we are. Let's go ahead and get started. Let me start by asking you guys, are you guys junk journalers? Because some people love it. Some people do not. I like to journal, like junk journal, like an entire spread. So I'll usually do the 2 pages. Oh, this feels so summer. And I'll just grab some materials. You guys, I went to that craft store we don't speak of anymore today because I thought, well, maybe I'm going to do the stained glass. Remember I mentioned it last week or last Tuesday? On Tuesday, I mentioned it. I went over there and I was about to get this stained glass kit, and I just felt like overwhelmed by the project. It was like, you know, has lead in it and good ventilation and what do you call safety gloves. And I was just like, you know what, I can't. So then I thought, oh, I'm going to do mosaics because that's also on my want to do list. And again, I got really overwhelmed by all the stuff. I was like, I'm just not like in a mental space where I can like figure all this out. So I just said no. And I was like, you know, I did get some things, but I didn't get, oh, I think I like that side better. Hold on, let's look at it. I didn't get, I can't decide. That side? Yeah, right? Because then it's like, I think so. Maybe not even that. Okay, so let's just start gluing some of this down. Like, I never really have a real plan, and I'm sure some people really do, and I admire that. But for me, I feel like when I junk journal, I'm really just trying to record the materials as sort of like an archive of experience, right? So it doesn't really need to like end up looking like something. It's like I remember this paper that was left over from this like paper jam, Tristan, that we go to where we just kind of get together and journal at the Heritage Center in my city. And so when I see it, it reminds me of it, right? So I love that junk journaling is an archive of experience. And, you know, archives are so, you know, valuable because they are primary source texts, right? They are things that came directly from, oh, I want to put this in here. This is a little drawing that my niece did. And I just think she's so cute. So I'm going to put her in there. And there's something just really nice about manipulating materials, right? Like you're not, I thought about, well, maybe I'll do something, I'll make more stickers on my iPad and we'll do some digital drawing. And I was just like, I just want to like touch materials. I want to feel paper. I want to cut. I want to move stuff around. I didn't want to just be like digital. So that's why I opted out of doing something digital. Half my junk journal supplies are from Paper Jam. Yes. They're just so generous with us. I mean, honestly, it feels like I feel so fortunate that we have that. I have these little fruit stickers and Taco Palenque stickers. If you know, you know what. Taco Palenque is like a restaurant here in Texas. Used to be just in my town. It's from my town, but they have now grown to be all over the state, really. So I'm going to put some of those in this. I love to keep these stickers. We had them kind of just like stuck in the car, and so I decided to pull them out and use them. Now this is my label that I make for the blind bags that I have on in my shop. And the blind bags are usually like an old print for, you know, my patrons. You guys get prints every month and stickers. And so any leftover prints, I put them in these blind bags. And I made this little like label for it. I wanted it to look kind of like this is just a bunch of lines. But I wanted it to look like a UPC code. I don't know how they developed those, what those lines mean, but I wanted to make one something like that. So I'm going to put this in here because this month in July, I participated in Paper Trail, which is a market, like an artist market in San Antonio, Texas, where a bunch of artists just come and sell their goods. And it was very good. It was a great market. It was a little hot, so I was hoping that the event organizers would give us a survey so we could give some feedback. But other than it being pretty hot in there, it was really fun. There were so many people came and visit, and I love that, like, a lot of people, you know, they found me through Instagram, and then they come and visit me every year. So I just love that. It's so, like, I see them again, I'm like, oh my God, we're already just like friends and stuff. So I think that's really cool. And it's a great way if you are a maker and you've thought about doing markets. Like it's a really good way to connect with the people who enjoy your stuff. You know, markets are pretty exhausting. If you like, Tristan will tell you that every year I say I'm not gonna go because I'm too tired. It's exhausting, and I get like overwhelmed by the work of it, but I always enjoy the actual thing, even though that one's a really long market, so I'm always tired, but oh my gosh, it was so much fun. And then, you know, after that, and I should probably put something from this on there. When I was leaving, I was loading my car and I dropped this one of my little shelves that I have specifically for this market in my car. It's like slid out of the car and then slammed me on the feet, and my feet are like all bruised and battered. So it was an adventure. And so when I see things like this, right, like from the market, you know, and I see little materials that remind me of that, like this one here too. Somebody, and you know, I feel a little bit bad because I don't really remember. I remember it was something. Oh, look, Beck Creates Art. Here we are. Beck Creates Art. And she had a really interesting mission. I don't remember if it was there was something about like mental health service. I don't really remember. I'm sorry, Beck. But I will look it up, and I'm going to put this in here too. So I'm just going to wait on that because I don't know where it's going to go yet. I also, let me just take this off a little bit. I lost a library book. So I had to pay for it. And I wanted to use the little receipt they gave me. I hope they don't ask for this receipt back so that I could pay my fine. Can you believe I lost a book? Like, who even loses books these days? Like, especially at this age. Like, come on. You are too old to be losing a library book. And I have to say, as a kid, I don't think I ever lost a library book. I think this is my first library book I've ever lost. Okay, I also have this little thing, which I definitely want to include. So when I'm starting like my junk journal, I usually just cut everything down, and like then I can kind of figure out where things are gonna go. Let's see. So Gina says, we have a market here in your city, but they are fickle about their consistency. Yeah, exactly. You never know where and when they are going to have the market. Yeah, and this one that we do is very consistent. It's always in the same place. What has been. I did do it one time when it was at a different place. But, oh, I like these scissors. But it's usually at the same place, and it's usually the same hours, and people have come to know where and when, and they know that it's like, oh, it's July, it's coming soon, and so it's really cool. You were thinking of doing the one in New Smyrna Beach, because that is every Saturday. Yeah, I was thinking about doing that too. Like, I always complain, but I also know that it's always like a really fun experience, and you know, it's you make a good amount of money on those days, you know. So it's something to consider, especially if you want to sell your art. I'm curious if Flynn is my maiden name or if there's some other significance to your business name. Yes, Sarah, it's not my maiden name. I'm not married, thank God. Sorry, respectfully to all the married people. It's just not something that I've ever really wanted in my life. But Flynn is actually like significant for like my childhood neighborhood. So that's where that came from. Yeah, I think a lot of people ask that. They ask me that, like, where does that come from? And, you know, to be very honest, you guys, I'm thinking about changing it. What do you think? I just feel like it doesn't feel that significant to me anymore. Let me add some of this on here. Like, it was, you know, the house where... Oh, see, like, look how cool that looks. I mean, I like that there's so much junk on this. We are crafting. Hi, Molly. How are you? We are crafting. We're junk journaling. So I'm using the junk that I've been saving all month. And I'm going to put it together into a little, you know, I don't know, archive. We'll just call it an archive. Because literally, it's just a visual, like, collection of stuff. This is the tape that I saw somebody made this on Instagram. So I made one too. It's a strip of tape, and I just taped a bunch of trash to it, like pieces of it. And then I was like, okay, well, I can like cut that and add it to my junk journal. Not sure how exactly though yet. I mean, I think, let's just try. So I'm just recording my lived experiences, as they say, you know. This is just a record of lived experiences. Let me cut this a little bit more. I just put a bunch of like stickers on here that were like, they didn't print properly or they didn't cut properly. How did I do that taped one again? I got this roll of tape and I open it up. I'll make some right now because I'm going to have a bunch of little scraps. And so I just open this like this. And then anything that I wanted to save, I just kind of stuck it on here, this. So I could be, let me add this one on here too. Cute little paper here. And then you just add and add. And I left this here hanging out of my drawer. So I put the little tape inside my drawer and then I left this hanging out. And I just kept adding stuff to it as, you know, I found them, or I thought, oh, this is a cool texture or something. I would just add to the tape, and it just keeps getting longer and longer and longer. So that's what I did to get to this. I think I want to save that for something else. But yeah, I just keep adding the tape on here and then adding to the tape here. And then I use this. And so I have this big strip here. And it's just trash. It's just stuff that would have gone into the trash can. It's still a little bit sticky on the other side because of the, like some of these stickers, they have sticky edges. These were just like prints that didn't work. So yeah. And then this is the only thing I'm not so sure about. Like this was my coffee pack, right? The coffee I like is Rudamaya dark roast coffee beans. And so I buy this big bag. So it actually takes me quite a while to get through that whole bag of coffee. And then I just like the packaging so much. But it is foil, so I'm not sure. I mean, it's stuck to the tape, but if this is slick and this is also slick, I'm not sure how well it's going to stick to my journal, but we put it on there. I could also do some washi tape as well to keep things in place if I feel like it might not make it. And I'm just going to add like some, this is thermal printer labels. So this is sticky on one side and I can apply them also sort of like tape right there. You love the big piece of tape and you love how we get to use, yeah, exactly. My bestie always holds something up and asks, is it trash or is it art? Exactly. I mean, well, you know, she's right. Is it? It can be art. So I really like, I mean, I don't keep a ton of trash, but there's sometimes things that I like. And I'm very practical. I'm very logical. And so sometimes it's really hard for me to like justify, you know, saving a little piece of trash. And so this gives me the opportunity to kind of keep something that visually I'm interested in. Or, you know, sometimes it's like, you know, like emotional interest in it. Like you have a connection with it emotionally. And so you want to keep it, but you don't really have a reason. If you're logical like me, you might be like, why? Stop it. Like my poor child, I feel so bad for her because she grew up with a mom who was like you know, throw it away. You don't need to keep that. And she's definitely got her like, she's very sentimental about things. And I was always the one who, so she still to this day will be like, whatever happened to that thing of mine? Did you throw it? Because I mean, probably I did. Let's see. We have Black Cat Coffee here. Their everyday is called Rocket Fuel. I live across from Kennedy Space Center and Cape. Oh, cool. And is it delicious? You love yeah. Rudamaya coffee is so good, right? I don't know, Tristan. What kind of coffee do you drink? Oh, I don't think you drink coffee that much anymore, right? You're more of a matcha person. So I kept this little top of the like this. Okay, I'm just gonna tell you guys. I'm gonna put you on to my like favorite thing right now is this brand Zoom or whatever it is. I don't know if you're familiar with it, but tell me if you're familiar with it, because if you are, like it is kind of like a plant-based soap company, and it just reminds me a lot of like, you know, the hippy dippy places that we shopped at when I was in college. I went to college in Austin, Texas, and it was very hippy dippy. But it reminds me a lot of like shopping at the Wheatsville Co-op or, you know, at the time, what did we have? Like, we didn't have Sprouts at that time. We had like, Mr. Natural. I don't know if anybody knows that. But the smell of this soap, right? It is like my current favorite smell. It smells, it's frankincense and myrrh. And it smells so good, you guys. Like, I'm obsessed. Like, I want to use the body wash. I want to use the lotion. I use the room spray. I was thinking about getting the laundry detergent, but I'm already switched over to like those little sheets of laundry detergent. So I don't want to go back to liquid laundry detergent. I just love the way it smells so much. And in case you are interested in frankincense and myrrh smells, I'll tell you, this Zoom, Z-U-M, frankincense and myrrh is so good. It smells amazing. It's my favorite smell right now. Literally just find myself putting it on constantly all the time. Okay, I'm gonna add these little stickers that came from my car. My daughter was keeping them. My daughter had my car for, I think, like the last month of her school semester, and I found these in there when I got the car back. So I was like, let's add them to the journal. I'm gonna put this over here. We're gonna see how this glues. Not super confident it's gonna glue. Can't drink coffee that much anymore, but Rudamaya was your go-to. Yes. I love all the matcha though. I think you need to really like get me onto the matcha because I'm still not there. And you know, my sister got me like a little matcha set, and so I can make my own. And I have matcha. I just haven't found a way to enjoy it or that I enjoy. Oh my God, I love this so much. This face is like everything. Yeah, Rudamaya, I have like really fond memories of Rudamaya, which is like I think they roast their coffee locally, and you know they're I only learned this because it was on, I think it's on the back of their wrappers and stuff, that they work with like the Mexican American Center at University of Texas to like you know, create like sustainable, like research sustainable practices in like the places where they get their beans and stuff like that. So I mean, I hope they're a good company and I never have to like boycott them. Let's hope, because you never know in this day and age. But yeah, I remember one time I was at Rudamaya and it was at night and there was like a band or something playing there, and I remember I left and I was like, yeah, la da da, you know, I'm such an airhead sometimes. And I left super, you know, ready to go to the next place. And I left my wallet there. And it was just like on the table. And I went back all like panicked. And it was still there. And I was like, wow, everybody's so honest here. That was a different era in Austin. I wanted to put a photo in there. So I'm going to use my little printer here. And the printer uses an app that's on my phone to print. I'm going to print something that's, you know, July. Oh, I should make, okay, so I did a couple of things this month as part of my birthday month to celebrate me. Because, you know, if you're not going to do it, who's going to do it, right? So, like, I got a haircut and I got, like, my nails done, which I hadn't done in a long time. Maybe I should put a picture from that, or, hold on, let's see what else we got here. Maybe my photo from Paper Trail. Let's put that in there. Let me find it. I think I have a photo. Maybe not. Literally not finding one. Could put from my yoga class. Wow, I guess I don't have a photo. That's crazy. Oh, no, here it is. Let's put this in. So this little printer is so nifty. Let's print it. You'll see it. So I'm just sending it over. Okay, well, you can't see it. I was going to show you how I sent it over with my phone, and then it'll just print out here. It uses, it's a wireless printer. So it'll print there. Let's put these little, maybe this should go back on that little tape. This is the Trader Joe's dark chocolate peanut butter cups. And they were very good, I have to say. I mean, I do like peanut butter, but I think I was after having like one or two, I was like, ooh, it's a little too much. But I did enjoy them for quite a while, so I'm going to put that there. I do like that little brown space there. I have this sticker too. Should use the little UPC code, the fake UPC that I have here. I just think visually I like it. We put it right there. Okay, so here's my little picture you can see from the market, and maybe I'll put that on here somewhere. I also, I mean, this isn't technically, it's not junk, right? This photo, but I'm going to, where should I put it here? Let's put it here. I don't know. Do you put photos in your junk journal, guys? I don't know. Black Cat Coffee got its name from the black cat. Oh, that's so cute. I love that. You can't drink coffee. You do like the matcha. You just saw a video of some artist saying she loves the laundry detergent. Oh, really? Okay. And you know what? They do sell it locally here, Tristan. Yeah, I haven't bought it yet, but it's because, again, do I really want to go back to liquid? I don't know. I'm not sure. Okay, I'm going to put a little bit of glue here, and I'm going to add that little... Sorry if you can hear my dog. Sorry in advance, because she's barking. Maybe I'll put this Baggu one because I just don't... I like this empty space here. So I'm not sure I want to put anything on there. I'm going to put some letter stickers. I can't find my little tweezers that I usually use. And right now, like, my nails are so short because they were so damaged that it is hard for me to pull these little stickers off sometimes, but we're just gonna do the best we can, right? That's all we can do. Yeah, so I don't know, like, is it junky to put a photo in your junk journal? I don't think it is. I think a photo is not junk. Or is it? I don't know. I don't think it's junk. Let's do a Y. Wanted a really big Y. I don't think any of these are big enough. But I'll do this one, July. I also sometimes like to write some stuff in here. I'm going to put some of these stickers. This was one of the sheets I'm sending my patrons this month. But this one I didn't. I think I'm going to reprint them because I didn't like the quality of the print. So I'm going to use this one in my junk journal. I do like all the green. Some little swatches for my sketchbook here. Y'all are gonna be like, what is this? They're swatches for my sketchbook, paint swatches. Little green bean right here. And an avocado. I think I was just missing one of the stickers. Yeah, one of the little stickers was right there. But like, even this, I feel like I can put this on the tape, you know. See if I can unpeel it. And I'm going to add this to that roll of tape here. See if I can put it on there. I'm going to cut it because it is a little thick. Oh, she's too small. Let me try this. I was thinking maybe I should put it in the paper cutter, but then I feel like it's going to stick there. Such a nightmare to cut the sticky side. There we go. Okay. I'm just gonna go ahead and stick this on here. There. Stick this here to the tape. Oh no, it's all stuck to me. There we go. There we go. We're okay. Everything's okay. I think I'm going to put this on here too. You are worthy of all the good things. Thank you. I needed to hear that. I love an affirmation. I can't undo this. What the heck? There we go. Here we go. I see it. I see it. She's coming along. It's these tiny nails of mine. I can't do anything. It's like if they're too big, they're too small. It's always like a double-edged sword, right? Yeah, that's what I keep telling myself when I am buying myself new treats. I'm worthy of everything. Everything. I'm worthy. I can have it. It's mine. Maybe I need to practice a little restraint. I did really want to put this Baggu label or tag because I got a Baggu this month, but I feel like I like this little empty space. It doesn't matter, guys, right? It doesn't matter how it looks, but I like it. So I'm going to leave that space empty. Put one of these little, hello, July. The sticker negative on the clear packing tape made the little windows that will be, you're so right, right? That would be such a good idea. It has like little, not this one, little empty spaces that you can use. Yeah, that's a great idea. Smart. Okay, I'm going to put a little more tape on here. I like some washi. I want that little UPC code, though I still haven't figured out. Yeah, I'll put it over here. Yeah, I mean, this is a good amount of junk for 1 month. It's a lot of stuff. I don't know. Sometimes I really like to keep things like receipts. And other times, you know, sometimes receipts aren't even that cute. So it makes me kind of annoyed when they're not cute. I guess it's okay. You don't have to make everything cute. Let's put this down right here. Just a little bit of stuff there. I always like to put some dates right here. I'm going to use my stamp for today, which is the 23rd. So I'm still debating, guys, whether I should get that stained glass kit. Like, it just looked like a lot of work. I mean, it might be a lot of work, but oh look, this is cute. It's on the floor. It's a little scrap that I found on the floor. I think this would be better for the tape. So I'm just gonna keep making one of these, like just keep adding. Even like right now, like the little scraps that I'm not using, I can add them on here. I'm gonna keep that going. Have some more little scraps here. This one's very cute. Let's see. I don't know if I could do maybe, I wish I had some little punches that had some punches that had shapes. I don't have any shape punches, but I will use some of these scissors. These scallop scissors. I actually don't love these scissors. They're I mean, I don't know. What do you guys think about the what do they call them? They call them paper edgers. Like they're always not that great. I don't know. And I doubt there's any way to like make them sharp again. Can I cut like foil or something and it would sharpen them? Because they're just so like dull. I mean, I have had these for decades probably. So I do like that. That's cute. Maybe I'll add it right here in the front. Just gonna pick up this little sticker. I'm sure I can do that. Maybe. I'm sure. But then these nails, these tiny short nails that I can't do anything with. Okay, come on, girl. You're so close. The nice thing about these stickers is that they are so easy to like reposition if you need to. So I do that all the, oh, do we like the flowery pattern? I think I like the other one better. So I'm just going to put this underneath right there. Just like to stack. I like to see the contrast of them, right? I really kind of want to write in it, but maybe I shouldn't. I'm just going to leave it like that. Like I really like it. I like the spread. I'm going to do another one though. So, I mean, I do have a lot of junk and I'd like to do, ooh, what did I do here? I feel like something flew up. Let me add a little more glue here. There, just so it can really glue down while I close it. And we'll use some of that, some of the leftovers back here. So my journal is actually, it is almost getting close to done. Look at it, I'm so excited. So I can, maybe if I really apply myself, I can finish it this month. We'll see. Let's see what happens. I have some other little shears that I think are very cute. Just cut some of this. This makes it look like a little grocery bag. Oh, okay. That's a good idea. I think I have to use some more of my little stickers so I can put them in like a little grocery bag. Try a sewing. That's a good idea. Try a sewing place. Oh, that sharpened scissors. Some sharpen. Wow. Oh, and I imagine that would be kind of hard to do, right? Yeah, for sure. Yeah, maybe the ones that are like in that shape, right? Because the scallop ones, I don't know. Maybe they can still do it anyway, right? You know, I think it would be nicer with that little rough edge. I like the rough edge. So let's kind of cut this. Maybe I should give it a little bit of guidance. Just would like it a little more even, but it wouldn't be junk if it wasn't a little rough. So let's leave it. Just gonna cut this one too. Do you like that little crinkled edge, whatever you call that? Man, you know, we're getting close to the end of July, the end of our summer break as teachers. My summer break. You guys, I'm so sad. I don't want to go back. I don't want to go back to work. I want to just hang out and craft every day. But I think like it's so much easier to appreciate the time that I have when I know that it's like going to end. Sometimes I feel like if I just have like a sense that I have unlimited time, I don't really appreciate it as much. So I have to really, really soak it in. Oh, I like that one too. Just gonna put this like right there. Let's put that on there. Let's just put the whole thing. Let's do it. Do you like this one? I like this paper too, but I'm a big fan of like geometric patterns and linear patterns. I like organic patterns too, but not as much as I like a plaid or something like that. And I always try to tuck it into that little groove. So I think when this journal is done, I'll probably start a new one and I will just use the same journal. So do you guys have a recommendation for the kind of journal that you like for this? I like that these are big, they're cheap, and I don't think I should cut this. I think that's really nice. So let me do, oh, look, this has numbers. I'm going to cut out my lucky number over here, which is 26, because that's my birthday. Of course. That's so Leo of me. It's like my number. I'm not even going to call it a lucky number because it's not a lucky number. It's just my, what do you call it? Like your angel numbers. Do like, you know, a text element. So if you have like a nice, like something that like with junk, some junk piece, it has like some cool letters or, you know, print on it. I eat that up. I love that. I always want, I can't see the end of that too very well, but I'm going to assume it's right there. I'll just imagine the end of that letter. Okay. That looks weird. Hold on, let's fix that. I don't know what would happen there, but we're going to pretend that's what it does. It's very hard to read. Oopsie. Actually, I'm really glad. Let me see. I'm really glad that I got to do some time in my junk journal today. So I'm actually glad that I didn't do the stained glass. I feel like the stained glass would have been like a lot of work. Let's see. My friend is a quilter and I get all the good. Yes, I love that. And you know, Tristan's quilting right now. And I was thinking about trying some, because I got some new stuff for the applique. So I was like, maybe I should do applique again. But I do want to make some patches like for my shirt. Remember the one I was telling you guys about that I did with my students where we were practicing embroidery. So I just brought this shirt in and I was embroidering like little doodles and stuff on it. And I thought maybe I should add some applique to that one. Let's see. I want to cry going back. Yes, I don't want to go. How do we get out of it? How do we get out of it? I feel like, yeah, I don't know. Do you all go back really early? Because I feel like we're going back so early this year. It's like unfair. We go back, let's see, They go back in 3 weeks here. And we go back. Okay, so I technically, as a teacher, I have next week off, and then I go back the first week in August. I want to say it's a third. So next month, I have been kind of like thinking about what we're going to do for Patreon. And I think I'm going to do, I was thinking about doing a Sunday stream, sort of like this, because, you know, Sundays are usually pretty chill for me. And it would be a nice way to, you know, give myself some time in the studio, some dedicated time in the studio that I have to be accountable for. See, this is good. This will be good for also the little strip of paper. I mean, the little strip of tape. So I was thinking about doing that since I'll be back at work in just a little bit of time. So rude, right? So rude. But let me put some of this on there. I like some of these, but the shapes are just not it for me. Put that right there. This one maybe. We'll put some of the other pattern too, so we have some of each. I'm putting it right on the end. Use most of that space. Now I do want something here, but I don't know what it'll be. I was thinking I would put some of the stickers that I had. I mean, I made a lot of stickers this month, and there were a lot of fails. So maybe I can do something with those. Let me see. They're here somewhere. A lot of mess right now. A lot of mess out. Don't know where I put them. I would rather use some stickers that I haven't used yet. Let's see. I'll put some letters here. I love this little booklet of stickers. I wish I could make this myself, right? Because I feel like the one thing I don't like about it is that I don't like the colors that much. I mean, they're kind of drab, but I feel like if I was going to make this, it'd probably be also kind of drab. But I do think I love to have that kind of like ransom looking text. I'm sure there's a better version. I mean, how could there not be? How could there not be not one that's like a little more colorful, but also still has H-I-J-K? Erica, come on. I was like, where's the K? Lucky. Yeah, because the colors are a little bit drab on this one, but I have like come to a place where I am ready to use all my stickers. I'm just trying to use them. Like I'm going to show you guys my my morning pages that I finally got back to. And the morning pages, I just decided that, I mean, I like this side better, but it's going to be backwards. So, well. I got back into my other journal and I started my morning pages again, which I had kind of, you know, delayed on for a while. And I just decided that as a way to encourage myself to do these morning pages, which I still haven't done my morning pages for today, just saying. It was a wacky morning this morning. I just put tons of stickers. Like I'm just using all my stickers. I'm just using them up. And by that, I mean like the sticker books that I have, because I have a lot of sticker books, like these books, right? These ones that you can buy at the store. And I just never use them. So now I just started using as many stickers as I can in my morning pages. And I just sticker up the pages and I leave space in the middle to write. And then it really makes me want to go and write every day, because I'm like, oh, I want to see what my sticker page looks like. So it definitely encourages me to write more, I think. Let's do some of this Rudamaya. More Rudamaya. Let's go. Cut her right around here. I don't know if this can cut the plastic tape. We'll see. We will see in just a bit. There we go. Oh, it's a little tricky. I'm going to put it like this. Yeah, because I have this little guy on here. So again, so nice that you can just kind of lift them up and reposition them if you don't get them just where you want them. What a dream. Oh, it's almost time to go. Let's see if we can finish this page. I might not finish this one with you guys, but I'm glad that I got to finish one. And I've been kind of babysitting my daughter, who just had a oral surgery yesterday. And so she's very, she's not very needy, but I know she likes to be, catered to. So I'm trying to be available to cater to her today and yesterday too. So she's, I'm going to be like, I'm going to just stay here. I can stay with my journal and I could just, make you something. She can't really eat anything yet, but she will be able to eat soon. I know she's dying for some real food. She's like, she thought the idea of having ice cream all the time would be really great. And then when you actually can only have ice cream, like, ugh, I guess after a while she got kind of like icked. Okay, I need more glue here. Finally going to use that Bagoo one, which I really wanted to use. Did anybody else get something for the new Bagoo drop? Just curious. I mean, just because I want to know what you got so I can like imagine it. I wanted to get myself a new school like work bag. I had a Bagoo last year that I really liked. It was the cloud bag. I used it all last year. And I still really like that bag. But like a pen bled on it and I was like, oh, it's a little dingy. It looks a little dingy. So I got a new school bag. And then I got myself just a fun bag. Just like an everyday fun bag. Ooh, I like that one. More junk. Let's put some stickers on here. We need something stickery, something cute. Where are my stickers? Oh, a brown bag. See what's in here. There's more stuff in here. Just rolled over that. Here's June. April 4, 5, 6. Let's just do that. Maybe we'll do this. Your life popped up. Oh, hi. Thank you so much, Chiquitas Crochet. Oh, I bet you're a crafter, right? Crochet, man. That's a fun one. I can only crochet like a straight line, but I like to do it with my students. My students really enjoy it. I think I did it one year, and it's funny because, I mean, we did one project of crochet, and we all made a scarf, right? Because that's all I could make, like a straight line. And you love the idea of the tape with the scarf, right? I'm not taking credit for that. I saw that on TikTok, but I thought, oh my gosh, it's such a cute idea. I don't know why I think that's so cute. We all kind of like do, so there's something to it. But we made this little scarf, and it's funny because I'll see those students now and they're like 35 years old already. And they go, I just remember that we made that scarf. That's all they remember. I'm like, we did other things too. And they're like, no. Oh, amazing. So you do crochet and paper craft. I love that. Yeah, I feel like I love paper. You really can't, go wrong with something just tactile like that. Like, there's something to be said for that kind of like crafting, right? Thank you so much for coming, Chiquitas. Okay, so we're just about time to go. It's almost time to go. I wanted to just dress this up with a little bit of stickers. These are not trash, but let's put some in because I just like putting in stickers. There's something very satisfying. I'll put some of this, I discovered that this was a page of little strips, which I didn't know. I would just pass right by it, and I thought it was just the back of the page, because the back of the page is decorative too. But no, they were stickers. I had no idea. There's also another one with like letters that it's really hard to tell what it is. Let me see if I can find it. Want something kind of like, look, some of them are crazy. Like this one, like I used these already, but they were really hard to see. Like they just like black on black, which is cool, but also impossible to see what's on there. Oh, let's put this little doll in here. I think she kind of goes with our color scheme. So the person I saw on TikTok who encouraged me to just use all my stickers, said that she just puts a bunch of color coordinated stickers on, let's put this right here, on her journal pages, and then writes around it, right? So she would just find stickers that all kind of match the color scheme and then do that. So that's what I started doing. I mean, I'm not such a stickler about matching the color schemes, but I do like that I just kind of like, you know, if I feel like they go together, I put them on my journal and then I save room on the inside. And that's where I write my morning pages. I'm just going to add that there. And this I also really like because, you know, I am kind of a writer in my journal. So it's nice that I feel like I have space even here, like I have some space to write if I want to do some. So this is one that we did today, and then this is my second one. I feel like I could still add more stuff here. Let me see, what about this big one? Sometimes there's these huge stickers and I'm like, what am I going to use that for? It's so big. Look at, that's massive, right? Here, can we put it here? Let's put it under these little rabbits. So I'll just kind of, I'm going to put it a little bit low so I can fold it over. Oh, there's a bird there. I didn't notice it. And then I'll usually just fold the stickers under. A little bit more glue right here just to keep everything down. And then I love to close the book and let it dry overnight. So then hopefully everything, you know, lays flat after that. Oh my gosh, we should do a sticker dump next. I should just do a sticker dump where I just like use all the stickers. Let's put this one in here too. I love the idea of just, you know, finally using them instead of like saving them for something, which I'm trying not to. Oh, I like that. Okay, so I love to see a little bit of the journal paper through. That's a great idea too. That's genius. I need to use up the stickers. I know, right? Especially if you don't really like them and they're not going to be like, I have like a bunch of stickers. I'll show you these over here that I just collect, like stickers that I like from, look at some of Tristan's stickers that I've got from markets. And I mean, I'm not using those. This one I can use. These are the ones that I'm kind of just like saving because I like these. This is our friend John's sticker. But the ones that I, you know, from these books, like sometimes they're great and sometimes I don't like them. So, oh, look, I also found, I should have put this in my junk. I found these the other day. I think my niece left that little one there. So I'm going to use this one because this was the one that she gave me. So I'm going to put it over here next to her stuff. And that way you can use your stickers. And I don't know, I keep telling this to people when I see them at the markets. Just so you know, in case you needed someone to encourage you to use your stickers. One time I was like finally taking one of these stickers out of my little bin that I keep in this drawer here. These are the nice stickers that I really like. Some of them, not all of them. But I pulled it out and I was like, okay, I'm going to use this sticker. And then it was kind of like brittle. Yes, cositas. It was kind of brittle and like, I thought kind of like expired. Do you think that stickers have, I thought at that moment, I realized that I had to use my stickers so that they wouldn't get wasted, you know, so they could get used. So if you needed someone to encourage you to use your stickers, let this be the encouragement that you need to play with your stickers today. Bada bing, bada boom. Okay, so I have, oh, that's not there. Boom. I don't know what that is. Okay. We can use something else, right? Okay. All right. So I have this one done. I think I have more stuff that I can add in. I'm going to keep adding to my tape strip here. Just keep putting more trash, like all of these little extra bits here. I can just stick them on the tape. And then use this for something else. It's a good way for you to kind of keep track of it. And I actually rolled mine back up. So, you know, after I was done, I just like rolled it on the roll like this and put it back into the drawer. So maybe not that way. Maybe this way's better. My bad. Yeah, let's go this way. And then that way I could store it in my drawer, and I have all of this here, and it comes off pretty easily. So anyway, thank you guys so much for being here. It is 3:02, so we're going to wrap up our Crafternoon crafting session. Thank you guys for joining me. I really appreciate you all keeping me company. Today we did a little bit of junk journaling. You guys, we really need to do a junk journaling every month, I think. Like this is, it's really nice to get into your journal. Maybe we can like plan for it in August. I'll put the date on the calendar when I share it with you guys on Patreon, and then we can plan for it so then you can kind of keep some junk. Maybe it'll be our last live stream of the month so that you have your junk that you've kept from that month, and we can all make like a monthly journal spread. It's so nice to meet you too, Chiquitas. Thank you for joining me. Thank you, Gina, for popping in. It was nice to see you. I hope you had fun at the theme park that you went to. Was it Epcot? And thank you, Molly and Emily and Tristan. Thank you guys for joining me. I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend and maybe get a little junk journaling in. And if you do some and you want to share it with me, you can tag me on Instagram. I am erikabeeswax, or you can share it with us on the Patreon. We have a Patreon show and tell private chat just for patrons. So y'all have a beautiful weekend. Take care. I will see you guys next week. We have 2 more Crafternoons left before the end of July. So I'll see you guys next time. Take care. Bye, everyone.